Putting it down for that. Time I was dying and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keys. Had to make up with a beast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Right down with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a ring now. Legendary on the deal. Kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing to the hill.
T-Dub, man, bro. T-Dub. First time I done on the John for that shit. I still got it done.
Yeah.
You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. It didn't matter of the time I spent for some locked up shit. Back it up, petty wagon, cuff locked on wrist, see my dreams unfold. Nightmare true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Sure, she trying to flex me like I said I too. Like a nigga sneeze, nigga please for the trigger squeeze. I'm getting green. Never let them hoes get in between of what we started. Little nigga, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck in their head, and when I departed, I go and get it regardless. Drawing like I'm an artist. Forms in my garage in the form. Imagine. And swallowing anything for $1. They told me get him, I got him. But they ran out of album. I did shit with Mariah. Little nigga, I'm on fire. I see the hustle in Philly, nigga, I'm flying. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. When I bought that new Ferrari, hey, the rest in peace. Hey, the rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talk about my niggas, then what you talk about? Bitches moving silence, nigga, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word, it's on my grind and I ain't got what I deserve. When I put that on, y'all thought it was one.
Let us kick. Come on, kid. Come on, kid. Come on, kid. Let's go, Najee. Let's go, Cam. Ooh, Daniel. That shit tough. That shit tough. That's tough. When it comes to hey, you got to wait. You gonna have to wait.
For the first time in almost 30 years, the big game is back in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
56 underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25.
I mean, y'all got to come on now. We're waiting until he comes inside. But when he comes inside. Just wait. Wait till he comes inside.
Okay. What you want to do, son? You want
to play a little bit? Yeah, we can play a little bit. We can play a little bit.
Mojo, though. Might have the Mojo. Leaving and coming back. That's the Mojo. Leaving and coming back. I don't think I can play it, bro. I feel like if you either start, it starts. If it don't, it don't. I feel like you quit. Close out. That nigga should close out, bro.
To speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know, but what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try and prevent that from happening again.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I didn't go back to the car.
From the gun, Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Love now on 2nd down. Short throw to Smith. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Here's Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Love. Escaping the pressure right. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs. Blanketed everyone. Took away all the passing angles. Thus, the incompletion.
41-yard attempt. And Lutz puts this one through. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Y'all in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Jones. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
No, we told the guy to tell me maybe go to 7-Eleven real quick or something. And then they can come in together. Because he said something to her about, oh my gosh, I'm just coming in, walking out the car or something. Excuse me. P.I.G. Oh, excuse me.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on. Throwing Jones. And that will be That's exactly what defense is.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know if that was a pick. I didn't know if that was a bag. My heart just stopped.
Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Y'all actually have people watching it?
Yeah.
Just watching.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And he's going to get 7 out out of this before being taken down at the 27. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces.
That's
So
all
as soon as
packed.
you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. Love, they go play action now. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Nothing after one on EA Sports.
Eagles 3, Texans nothing.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. From the gun, Love.
Hey, he bumped both of them. Oh my gosh. That's OD.
That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock
bumped both of them.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Love. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they snap him short of the 1st, as he can only get to the 20. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
No, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked so well. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Jones. Oh, he'll take a shot for McCaffrey downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
play patient.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jones. Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete as well. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
This is taken.
Oh my gosh, you gotta block him, please.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Still got fall games, though. Full season.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their 2 drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0. But the ability to move the ball is evident.
Well, that's, heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You've got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Play action this time with Love. Flush to his right. And options, he just tosses
I think I had him too.
Incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On play action. Love to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. That is caught at the 7. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute believer out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about. Big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Forced out to his left. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. That's
oh my God, what a catch.
20. And finally, he's taken down at the 18.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jones. Steps away to his left.
Denzel!
Falls incomplete.
Denzel!
He was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Now a timeout by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones.
That's all the question of play.
Third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Houston Texans.
Looking to throw. Jones buying time to his left. Pass in.
No!
Flag in the backfield. Roughing call. The hit comes late.
That's OB, bro. That's OB.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey.
Oh my God, I see him.
His way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown.
That's the game. That's the Super Bowl. That's the Super Bowl now.
Seconds of the first half.
Super Bowl now.
Texans have cut it to within a score.
I want to see.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to
Let's go! Let's go!
Do you remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room? This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of to be played.
Good team. Let's go football.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Airing it out deep for Smith.
Oh my, don't let him get him.
Complete.
Becky?
And inside the 45.
You ain't down with that?
Just got warm up, big boy.
Oh my God.
Just warm up, big boy.
Don't let John get coming.
So
Oh
these
my
two
God,
teams
look at Wallace. Look at the fans. Look at the
I was like,
Yes, sir.
like the Phoenix Twins, like those baseball.
Yeah, he was talking that too. This we like to see, fellas.
longer than
Look at the score right here.
30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
The rest of them ignore it.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Jones. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Christian McCaffrey, the complete package. He's got the power, the hands, the agility, and he certainly also has the speed, as evidenced there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And this is caught at the 8. Touchdown, Houston. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
The Super Bowl.
A little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field. And you're breaking away to that corner.
Hot up.
Hot up.
Hot up.
He'll bang that one through.
Hey, stop the league, man.
Hey, perfect MC, baby.
Separating those two teams on the scoreboard as the kicks away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
This is their own 22-yard line.
Why don't you wipe it, though?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Okay, JL. Okay, JL. Okay, JL. Okay, JL. Come on, man. Let's play football.
Inside the 40. A big pickup of 38. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Play fake. Here's Love. Smith catches left side. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in this Super Bowl. Love now to pass on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard Fletcher Cox. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the gun, Love. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards the pick up there. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. This is caught. Watkins. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go with the keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Jordan Love keeping it himself on the quarterback sneak, and the Eagles have taken the lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Got the touchdown and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their...
What's nine?
One that's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
Oh my God, Jim, you got me intercepted.
Takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. What a moment for him. A pick-6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick-6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that would pretty much seal the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick-6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison to the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown. 75 yards.
You will call them on. What a play here. Another pick six in the Super Bowl.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Yep.
2nd and 10 here in the 3rd quarter of Super Bowl 56. Throwing again, Jones. Incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Jones throwing on 1st down. Taking a shot for Samuel. Incomplete.
Come on, Dante. Come on, Dante.
I'm tapping square to tell you. My nigga's pumping.
Expire on this 3rd quarter of play. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Yeah, good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh!
And he
Wow.
took the contact as he was throwing it,
tough.
and the ball drops
Yeah, I was
incomplete.
Oh my God, yeah.
To him there, and it would have been the 1st sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Well, time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's in.
Danny.
Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown in the Super Bowl. And the Texans draw a bit closer.
Can we not check that guy? Golly.
At 28-21.
The score, Eagles 28, Texans 21. Harrison Butker set to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
It's 2nd and 8.
I would love to see a football game inside space, especially cold.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Operating from the gun. Love. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun. Love. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. William Golston gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And Jorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Fielded at the 20. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Jones. Being chased out left. And that's incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He had the ball.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Jones.
Reach your dad up.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And unable to connect. Complete. Give them credit, they took their shot.
This man, Daniel Jones, is launching this ball, bro.
Yet he's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
He almost got that, bro.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Finds Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time. And now it's 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of
it. And you don't have a running lane that you want to take? Make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard
I swear I undercut that.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Let's get this on, Houston.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That's complete to Slayton. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. McCaffrey on the counter. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Jones now throwing on 4th down.
And
no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And
oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Down to a knee here. The defense still got a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Be mad about because it's inconsistent.
Gonna do something like that in this game. Terrible. No Daniel Jones. Nice sick though, because they feel like Taco right too. Come on.
14-yard line, 2nd and 11. Now a handoff looking right. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage.
That one, the case says because of the turnovers.
If you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside.
Bro, when I tell you this nigga defense just started turning up 2nd half, and Daniel Jones started. Okay.
With the inside run.
Okay.
Really good drive.
And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of
Literally right there.
The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way. Didn't have to face some adversity in the journey. And now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
St. Brown? St. Brown? Okay. Okay, he fried Jonathan Abram and Ashton Davis. Jonathan Abram got to be played. Not George Dickens. Oh, no, they gave it to Jonathan Abram. That was literally the play of the game.
I had quite screaming in his game.
Feels like we have been here every
He played and watching?
wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gunn signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Boy.
sir. Oh, that's good.
Key, you know how close you were to fucking winning?
Nah, yeah, close to time up. I don't know about winning.
Oh, yeah. Bro, with your defense, so like, it was that third down, that 3rd and 4 to like kind of seal it, and I was just trying to go underneath. So, okay, and then it was that play because you kept on going. Devin Bush went to the corner and the underneath, and it's like that's for a second. But that whole time you had the ball, I was scared. She was just going. Nah, that was Madden really gave me that. Madden really gave me that.
And that turnover.
I'll admit that. Madden definitely gave me that game.
Nah, they didn't give me the game.
Nah, that jump was right there.
Thank you. They could have at least let me try to come.
Then the jump when you was on the sideline, like the deep one, I swear you had 2 feet.
I'm like, bro, he's sitting right there.
Yeah. He did the 2 jump and then did it in the back.
Oh, so come here. Did I show you what I made?
Oh man.
Oh wait, I'm not done yet, but I made something.
You made this? Oh my. Yeah. Send me that when you're done.
I'm almost done. I think I'm about to wrap it up soon. It's taking a little too long.
That thing on the way? I can make that.
I used to be broken nosy, yeah. So where's the other earrings that I was going to wear? What's this y'all snack? Huh? This y'all snack? What's that, guys? Oh.
Where the seats at?
Left hand, left hand. Yeah, grab one of these boots. No,
I just did like it's like a small bag. So what got in there? With the video. Yeah, how you doing, bro? Now, Taylor kind of voiced her concerns about, you know, like this and there. I wouldn't say, you personally, was like this at first. You ain't do nothing wrong. Like, you a good kid. But it's more the fact about how your relationship is, and like if you're not around, we see how she acts. You know what I'm saying? Like crying, moping around, like it's crying, moping around. You can, of course, you know she's telling her area. You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, in a relationship, you really shouldn't kind of tell people everything just so they want to put it back. But yeah, but at the same time, it's like you do everything, you know what I'm saying? So it's not the best like on you, you feel me? But at the same time, we basically want to come here crazy.
Like, at the end of the day, our goal isn't for you to come into our house.
It's not the work. That's not us. That's not who we are. You feel me? So we kind of want to like, you kind of spread like how you feel like. You can look at the relationship, I guess. And I guess more kind of have it like, I guess a resolution, you know what I'm saying? Or something. So I guess we all can do that somewhat towards or build a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
Not saying don't be no attention, but it's
I don't think you really help get them to be able to stay. I mean, I'm actually glad. I feel like we all been glad you agreed to come.
Yeah, that's a good
and
time.
talk to us.
I'm not like we ain't really long.
Yeah, we really are. We really are glad you agreed. Because basically what's happening is, because we are super close, and even though Kate had mentioned, I know she mentioned something about experience and maybe not sharing completely everything, which I know he doesn't. But the crazy thing is, we are so close, even with Kate saying that, they still, I haven't even given birth and she shares. Like, so I think we're just so close that most of the time everything's on the table. So we just get what you get. We typically try not to wear our feelings on our sleeves, but I have to admit, you probably had felt a little tension or something in the atmosphere. No intent to necessarily make you feel ostracized, but at the same time, there was some intention to let you know, hey, this our girl, this our baby girl. You ain't treating her right. We're not gonna be rude, because we don't feel like that necessary, especially at this moment. Can we be rude? Oh, absolutely. Like, we don't, like, we can get your other, but we choose to let that be a last thing. It's that all. We never, you know what I mean? But we do send out a vibe like, analogy, if you had a cat and dog, she's in the pack. You left with the pack, because one of the packs you left with. That's basically what you're feeling. You're feeling.
You're not the first one, so get it out.
Yeah.
His girlfriend?
I said that. I told him.
She got it. It took her a while. They've been there for like 4 years, and she kind of still.
You probably got a better view. No. I'm going to say Kira got that. Bianca got something.
No, Bianca took her some time.
Yeah.
It took her some time. It took her a while to grow on me.
And just so you know, we don't do, if you Javon thing about them, this is the thing they do when they do somebody gets it, they can other ask questions. We fell in love with his girlfriend, and I would love to call his first girlfriend.
That was the one that really shot.
Yeah, he had plenty of girls, and we actually didn't like all of them. But we fell in love with his girlfriend. We fell in love with Keon, kind of, I guess, can we call it girl? Fell in love with her. She's great. We hated it. So that's not who we are. So it's kind of just, you know, we did. Katie was hard, pretty hard, but we just liked her a lot. Greatly.
That's my character.
Yeah. So to sum it up, to make it unclear, Tub is her first relationship, and she does share a lot with all of us. I mean, not just me, her dad, her brothers, her
real crazy. So, but she do still tell them, like, you know, and then we see her, we've shared, you know, just some of the, we've also shared with her some of the things we've seen her doing that's kind of like, wow, right? So, no thing is just all about you. But I think at the end of the day, we just wanted you to kind of, like, I guess, give us some insight on why you do, or how can we say what I was trying to do? Why do you do the things you do, or why you are the way that you are? Maybe that's better. Why you are the way that you are? Because our expectations for her is like, or her significant other is like, I don't want to even say they're lofty. I just think it's basically we just want what's best for our daughter. We want her, whoever it is that is interested in her, treat her a certain way, and then we want her to also treat that person a certain way as well. And so some of the stuff she shared, when she shares it with us, we just let her handle it, if that makes sense. Like, we give her advice. We're like, hey, so you should try this. We real candid. We like, that's a little wild, but why don't you try asking, or why don't you try this, or why don't you, mention blah blah. So she's very vocal because she's probably trying to implement the advice that we're all giving her, especially us because we're so experienced in this area. And though Kaya is very mature for her age, she gets amazing subculture to mother them, like, because she's the old girl. So I think, again, it's no indictment of you as a person, it's just more how you are for her. Is that? So, I think that you're a great guy in general, but we question if you're a great guy, right? And so, with that being said,
you see why why is like that? Just, yeah, your boyfriend
your boyfriend feels the kind of like, wow. Yeah, unless I'm
like, for me, I know me personally, like, anything that is that history for life. Like, the brother talked to me, yeah, I love it, so, it wasn't really like that.
Yeah, that's a good story, some very good story.
But it was more like, I love the person, so, something happened, or I was feeling bad, you gotta be honest with me.
I think it was, I think we all kind of you're willing, like, to want to change things, like, not nothing on your character. You can't just like change who you are, but more like being considered like, you know, people in the church all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, more stuff like that, I kind of feel like maybe kind of make it more like, why this? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, looking at that all the time. So, I guess, we kind of want to put your brand for, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Oh, no. Canada. That's good. Is it a certain reason, like, but I mean, see, the way you are so set up that you date a girl, like, you need that someone poison them. But like, just because that's how much you like them, but obviously we are differently. But just keep that in mind. That's how we see you not pretty much not doing that. saying, not saying you gotta be like us.
Yeah, you don't have to be like
person. But it's just some things, bro, that just gotta be done. Yeah.
You might hate something to do something, but like, if they tell you to, then you do it. Be yourself. I know you can tell yourself, but at the end of the day, you just yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta like, but like, saying like, you're not doing it or you not doing it constantly, to her, what you feel like, why would they sacrifice that? That's not it.
I feel like they coming out to things. How much you like it? They come a line where you gotta be like, alright, I'm gonna feel my relationship with God. I know this person family doing this, and I know she doing this. So I like her to sacrifice that. You feel me? That's on you. You feel me? Because I told my girl, like, you're not gonna be on the phone with me. You feel me? Either you gonna sacrifice taking what I got down, you see me in person, and we text and talk, or vice versa. You feel me? And maybe I'm not the guy for you. That's like, if we being real, like, not everybody is the person for you. You know what I'm saying? And I told her, like, maybe I'm not the boyfriend for you. You gotta be solid with that. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's going, like, that's what we gotta come down to between you and her. Like, maybe, like, that's cool, you feel me, feel about this, that, but I don't really pick up the whole morning person. That's not me. You gotta tell you, you gotta be fine with that. Both of y'all gotta be fine. You know what I'm saying?
Enough to the sacrifice. Because you know the other person will do it. So you sacrifice.
I don't know if y'all have talk, or you tell her, or her tell him. I got to sacrifice
We know Katie got her problems too. Don't get that.
Oh no. That's really different. Well, you feel like she be on the phone too much with you? Be honest with me. You gotta put it on. You feel like she always like saying something.
Where you said mom was
Yeah, you're very flexible. That's something that y'all might need to talk about.
109%.
You know what I'm saying? It's a give and take, bro.
No, it's kind of
No.
we know I'm cool.
No.
I don't like it for yourself. I would say.
So like you said, if I don't want to be on the phone all the time, that's big.
The second thing, that's the thing for saying about me. Like you said, you don't want to be on the phone all the time. I remember when y'all were dating and you just kind of bad. She was on the phone with her every day.
But you want to kind of, I'm done. We need to let this talk. We doing a lot of talking.
Yeah.
Kind of tell us your story, how you feel.
How you feel about what we said?
Not first about it. And then I think about how we feel. And basically like your point of view. Watch out. We got none of the time. Get your work done. I guess the first question is
Hey, somebody want to take from me?
The red paper song.
I'm serious. You like it?
They're our professionals.
What's that? Pretty good. So, I'm just saying, like, I like playing the game, yeah, but football is my favorite. The game was just and serious, so it's like, you want to do something crazy, that's or something like that. Yeah, that's about the game. So you could get sacrificed, yeah. But why don't you get sacrificed? Because you don't want to. Did that make you the answer? It might seem wild, but it's not you. I've been there. I don't want to do it because I don't want to do it. Yeah.
But here's the reality of that answer. There is actually a reason to everything. So if you think I don't want to, why does that matter? It's the root of the real problem. There's a reason that you do not want to, right? So you can't just use that as a cop out and say, because that's not how any relationship. I mean, even on a platonic level, no relationship will be successful. Because you know what I'm saying? I mean, shucks.
Why you don't go to party? I better think you do to be on the phone with
I mean, sometimes you can be real.
Yeah, still, but it's like the reason I don't want to be on the phone, but my reason is because
I have other things that I could be doing.
I have other stuff I have to do.
And the phone.
I got my me time.
I mean, but really what's not harsh is what you said. Yeah, but he's giving her a real reason.
I
think both of their reasons could be harsh in their own country.
I feel like
It's not like, hey, like, I don't want to be with you anymore. It's like, hey, I love you, but I need my time.
Yeah, to me that's not harsh. To me that's not harsh. But you gotta be in a mature place to recognize that's not. Right? So I think, that's like me telling, my husband, he's like, well, why you don't want to? You know what I mean? Like, don't feel rejected and it's gonna push and make him feel some kind of way about how I feel towards him. And if that's intentionally what I'm trying to do, I don't want to do it. I don't want to give that kind of response. Unless, again, that was my actual. Right? So we just more to figure out what your intentions are because I think I heard y'all saying that Tug could be very clean. She's a very, very loving person. She's 21 on mom. I go out, Kayla has me on her GPS. So I'm thinking, I just want to let you know, you think just because you're her boyfriend, she wants to know your location, she has my location, I'm her mom. But I just wanted them to know it's not just because you're a boyfriend. It's like she has her brother. She had Kate for a long time and he didn't know it, and he found out he had Keon one time he was at school, and they found his phone was in the wooded area of Benedictine, and she literally had an anxiety attack. So yes, you are special. Let me let you know that's Kate, right? That's Kate. So, Exactly. Oh, that's so crazy. You know, she has come so to her because she's been an extreme worrywart. She isn't extreme though. And they got really worried one time. They was on home and I was home and got home. That's the one. Hold on, time off. Give me a hug. You said that's your personality. That's the man talk.
Very few people say that they
We can count on
on the bus and that is anywhere that we live. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we have some, don't get me wrong.
It's very few
But
compared to the.
Yeah, very few.
But it's very few people that will say about it. So it's really about what's going to happen. Once you find that teach you the point that where you know yourself.
Keep it real. Is it too much? Is this relationship too much for you to handle? Like, you know, yeah, it really isn't. Not more, yeah, but I'm done with stuff. Dad, I'm stuck with him for a minute. I really did. Is this too much? Is this relationship too much? Yeah, be honest. Honesty sometimes hurts. And she has real talk. Tug is her experience is thicker than you think. Thicker than she tries to make it. I am a very tough mom. But I love my kids. I love them deeply. So I'm not gonna set them up for failure. Because Tug, she has this much experience of tough love, much experience of pretty much. So yeah, so how do you feel about that relationship? What? They don't mean it's a bad thing.
I'm not even asking.
It's an open door here. Yeah, it's an open door here. Like usually, that's what my kids. They tell me stuff that I specifically might have been not happy with, but we love each other just the same. They didn't do nothing. Ain't nobody. I mean, it's good. What's the person? Never talk. Too much. Too heavy. And then just tell me what is the problem.
young, like old guys, too much at my age, like, you know, going back and going to
Don't do that.
it's so that I think it's been short back and
Next question, are you willing to compromise yourself?
I literally had him on his mat right here, y'all, and we just took him off his mat, just like him across the hand, so he was stitching.
Starting place where it's like you did there, like a minute now. You know who you are. Yeah, if you want to just know who you are. Then she afterwards.
And you know, that was her. I think I probably could have said it. I couldn't have said it better, but this is more detail, but again, I don't really told you anything. Our expectations were tough. We didn't think that we expect you. So, one of the main factors in a relationship is communication, which you found very hard to do. Still red flag. And the second thing is compromise. So, everything she has to be your way or her way, you have to find a common ground. You have to know that. And I know it's you guys. So, those two major red flags that will cause major unsuccess in any relationship, at any level, even if we were just friends. We don't communicate as friends on a healthy level, not a good friendship. If, you know, it's the truth. If we don't compromise as friends on a friendship level, it's one-sided. One-sided people end up being alone. You may be comfortable. Ain't nothing wrong with that either. Some people, how do you think these guys will come on? They hide with it. You know what I'm saying? It isn't meant for everybody. Yeah. But just know, outside, not to be also spiritual, we were created to desire companionship. Most of us embrace that part of wanting to have some type of companionship at some type of level. So, but if you are to be one of those people that's like, but that will also solidify a relationship, especially one in regards to the caliber of hated it for the character. Like I said, very long versus very clean. Again, tough, lovely, it's like tough. And I thought it was mine until I had them too. Look at the kid. That was my first love relationship. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Tough, easy, like love, hate. Yeah, love, hate, be like, you do. And this one we have to deal with. So, we want you to be honest about it because I think some of the things, just to I don't want to kind of point out any specifically, but I do want to work back for my daughter. Like, it was something she shared with my life. You know, and there was something she did not like. Love. What? There's something she told us she didn't you know, so I don't know, she tends to be, I know she's saying clingy, but there's some things that she do that is actually emotionally, can be emotionally draining for just about anybody, especially as a young person. So we know her, so it's a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? That's what we have to tell her, relax. I was looking for a lot, and when we get out of things, but you get it too much. Her wanting to know your whereabouts, her wanting to know just every freaking move. Like, we told her that's too much. So she recognizes that that's too much, and that's something that she said she would do better at. Then, you know, she wanted to, because she doesn't match physically with you all the time. I think she also said something about the phone, wanting to be on the phone 24/7. I probably have taken something on it, but it could be much. Like what she's asking, it could be much, and we like, oh, I mean, why can't you go a day or two without FaceTime and then fix the text? But I have to admit, one of the things she did say that you were super comfortable with not talking to her, that was wild. I couldn't call myself like that's my baby. I was like, hey, you probably want to have a conversation. She did eventually have one. I was like, you can talk to myself. You that comfortable? He's that comfortable. There might be a little more to this than meet the eyes. We need to be there with you. So I guess it's stuff like that. And I guess my preparation is, and I want to have empathy, so that's why we're here too. I feel like you haven't had sufficient examples of what men that compromise. What do you think? How do you feel? Do you feel like you've had a good example of that? So, do you feel like you have had a great picture placed for you of how a man and a woman, how a man and a woman should interact with each other if they're in a relationship? Do you feel like you had a good example of that? Of showing compassion, love, compromise. I mean, getting along.
I do that. I know how to.
And she knows how to do that. Do you feel like you've had that place before you? Do you feel like you've seen a healthy marriage, healthy relationship, or healthy anything before you know, since you've been growing up? Do you know, has somebody actually modeled what, and healthy does not mean perfect, so let me clarify that. There's no such thing, right? I have some days that do not like I choose to love them, regardless of how I find it. That's my rhyme or die. My age. So with that being said, if somebody talks to him, because of how he treats me, hey, I got it. This will come organic. Because of how he treats me, it comes naturally for me to say, you don't lost the thing behind that. That makes sense? So have you had that? Do you think you did that growing up? Again, healthy does not mean perfect, so there's no such thing.
Whoa!
What do you do? Do you think you had that opportunity to be a healthy relationship between this union of a man and a woman? How to afford it? Yep, I afford it. that being said, it's interesting having a picture of how you feel. I said that this day. I told the boys, if you feel, like a what? Egg cake. Both ways. I said because, but yeah, but flowers are fragile, but they're very strong, right? Because what started off as a seed has to force it away, and it spreads it. That's not. But when it sprouts, it can be very delicate, right? Obviously beautiful to the eye, but also very delicate. And so I told the girls, the guys, to treat women, at that same capacity. You can put them in the fridge at that same capacity. Oh, let him out, kid. Get his I'll pass you the harness. It's actually not cold up there. So, you really do. You gotta want to. Because nobody's gonna make you.